what it is.
You're making history.
Well, we're live, so there you go. And hopefully Eric or Barry or someone else will join us as well. But this is my silhouette in the sunset of Monterey. Right over there.
Nice.
And we're going to switch to the air. And, well, first let's stay here and let me take off first so I can know I'm in the air. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on. Oh.
Oh, George.
Научные эксперименты прошли количество
Actually, having some video.
работают сотни научных сотрудников, которые будут работать с ним над экспериментом. Он будет работать над экспериментами, которые связаны с физиологией.
Is that right in the view? No, it's not. Okay, keep an eye on that, son. Please. And tell me if you see red flashes and stuff while I do this. Let me switch over to the other camera. And we're
There we go.
For the children and the young generation.
That's awesome.
I am convinced that by seeing Alexander, a lot of young people in Europe, and maybe
Totally awesome.
will understand that.
It's great. I can come here and tabletop it, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I can. I can tabletop it. Even. Let's just do this to Romeo here. There we go.
Looks beautiful.
There we go. Too fast, but there we go. Get out a little bit further so I have a reception better. That way, you can even play around and see what's down here.
Wow.
So we can actually do the broadcast in the air now. How's the video quality look?
It's pretty good. It's not, you know, crystal sharp, but you can clearly see all the buildings and the streets. It's pretty good, and you can see all the telemetry information. So that's really cool.
Is the telemetry in the correct orientation to you?
Yes.
Okay, because to me it's like I'm looking through a mirror at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I see it all backwards on the screen, but I see it correctly on my monitor in front of me. I see that correctly.
That's interesting.
But the broadcast I'm seeing, they just don't bother flipping at the same time, I bet you.
Yeah.
Because I think it comes across that way originally. That's the school behind my house over there.
That is so cool.
If I go that way, I'll lose my reception. I know that. So I wish I knew how to turn the monitor down because it's really too loud. But I'm at 51 meters, right? So I could actually go higher, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I can go higher without losing my reception from the building. There you go. It's 70 meters. That's good enough.
Beautiful.
Do a little proof of concept here. I know Eric Chang did this a little bit better with the Vision 2, but they had the wrong orientation. It was in portrait. It was kind of annoying. So I wanted to do a nice sunset and see exactly what we can make it look like. That's just freaking gorgeous.
That is pretty amazing. It looks, I mean, even from here, it looks fantastic.
That's good. And then you can see right down here, we'll take a look at my house. I go outside and wave, I guess.
Interesting. Are you having some white noise too?
What? What did I do? Oh, no.
Absolutely correct. And only working together we can achieve higher results. If we will not work together, higher results will never be. Because so many people need to approach.
Yeah, 42. There we go. I lost my channel.
All right.
I stepped on my receiver. Let's get that sunset back in there. And I think that's
If you look at it, those processes are
It's beautiful.
that works out really nice.
It does.
are working together, and nothing can fail.
See how it looks when we do a little flying out there real quick.
Provide and achieve results, and I hope that we will actually work together like this.
That is pretty spectacular, George.
I would add that, again, what we saw today sometimes looks easy on television, but it is not easy in reality. It really comes from a lot of preparation and a lot of hard work. It also comes from a lot of teamwork. As you look at the video images, some of those came through NASA resources down here to the ground. The Soyuz vehicle performed flawlessly, built here in Russia. The rendezvous systems worked precisely as they should go work, but the communications and video and other things are coming from the
I love it.
space station. So again, that cooperation between the programs and the partners really make this activity work. And hopefully the youth of the world can see that from hard work comes really good things, and hopefully there's some inspiration that comes from this, and the beautiful images of the Earth that we get to see, and the astronauts and their words that they share with us, maybe will inspire all of us to work harder, to figure out ways to work as a team. Prior to launch, we talked about colleagues, and I saw a crew that was really united, was really one team, ready to work together. Oleg told me how he's worked with both Alexander and worked with Reed, and said,
One last look at the sun and we'll land it. See what happens here.
he treated them as an equal, and they really grew as a team. So I think we should look to this crew as a role model, and we ought to model their activities and figure out ways that we can work as that same seamless team moving forward. You know, I can't think personally of any place better to be than here today, other than if the three of us were on the Soyuz vehicle heading to space. I'm sure Jean-Jacques would like to go to space. Yes. I think Oleg would like to go to space, and I'm sure I would. So, the Soyuz vehicle, we would be really happy. We're pretty happy here today, but we would be really happy with Soyuz.
Почти готовый экипаж.
We are the crew already. We're ready to go to space.
Hey, George.
Yes.
Can you fly again? Just a few seconds, because they're gonna show the hatch opening, and I want to get a picture of you flying and the hatch opening on the same screen.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Yeah, sure, definitely. Let's do that. I'll switch back. I think I have plenty of battery power.
I'll let you know. Wait until they show the hatch opening. It should happen any second. They just announced that they're ready.
Oh, good. Okay. I don't have it in front of me. Too much bandwidth.
Working together is much more than countries working together. It's more than Russia, United States, and Europe. It's more people working together. People are more important than the countries, because you have to trust your neighbor. Because you cannot make this success if you are not trusting your neighbor, be he or she American, Russian, or European. And to work together, you have to understand each other. Because if you don't understand each other, no way to work together. Number three, yes, I am ready that at the next Soyuz launch, we are the three of us on board the Soyuz. I am ready. You can be the one to launch.
Now that's my new helipad. There you go.
Nice.
Good view from the helipad.
All right, they're still in an interview, but they should be switching over anytime soon.
Have you used a 3D gimbal?
Yeah, isn't it amazing?
When it's on the ground, you can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. It's great because it turns for it's like adaptive headlights. So fun. All right, so tell me, what do you have your gimbal set to? I just reset mine to a new number. The speed.
Oh, I don't. I have to check. I don't remember.
I just reset mine to 1.
I might have it on 1, 2, or maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really. Yeah, it's really hard to get it to control right. So let's see. I've got about. How much time do I have? I have 56% on 20. Yeah, I've probably got about 5 or 6 minutes of airtime on this battery.
Yeah, we wouldn't need a lot of time. I just want to get one picture because that's going to make one hell of a story.
Thank you.
Yeah, it will. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, definitely. I rang you up during the space station thing. I'm sorry. We invited others, but they didn't come. That's the problem.
All right, their press conference is over. Now they're going back to the mission control.
Bill Gerstenmaier, the Associate Administrator for Human Exploration Operations for NASA, and Oleg Ostapenko, the Director General of Roscosmos, also Jean-Jacques Jourdan, the ESA Director General. Three sharing.
Well, maybe you could share your screen. You don't know how to do that, do you? You haven't done too many of these. If you could share your screen, you could share the NASA broadcast while I'm flying. And then this broadcast will have both pictures in it. All you have to do is if you move your mouse, you go up to the top, there's a gear up there. It says settings. If you go into settings, you can do a screen share from there, from what I remember correctly.
All right, let's see.
No, not in settings, pardon me, not at that point. Where is it? Huh. There's a screen share over to the side. It's on the left-hand side somewhere, I think. It's at the chat. Let's see. Screen share, the second one down, the green arrow.
Once the hatches are open, the crews get a chance to greet each other. We should be also kicking off an event where their friends and family gathered in Baikonur will have a chance to say hello.
Yeah, there you go.
Back down on the ground in Baikonur, Kazakhstan.
We can go to that instead of me on the broadcast. We can see Romeo is watching the International Space Station broadcast from NASA.gov or NASA TV, like I was a little while ago. And then I've interrupted him and made him come on a hangout and watch me fly.
Well, because we're going to do a project soon, right? We're going to capture the space station at night.
Yeah, I was going to go out tonight, but it's not worth it. It's only up for less than a minute for 10 degrees above the horizon.
That's tough.
Yeah, you might get a little blur. It look like an airplane going up the horizon, but that's it.
Docking back at 8:44 p.m. Central, the three inside, Max Sarayev, Reed Wiseman, and Alexander Gerst had a chance to take off their SOVA launch and entry suits and conduct a series of leak checks on the Soyuz craft, currently docked to Rosviet.
And there's the guy right there.
Being greeted by current Expedition 40 crew already on board: Steve Swanson, Alexander Schwarzkopf, and Oleg Artemyev.
Station Houston on Space to Ground 1 for Swanee.
Now we see your Facebook.
Oh, I'm already working on the update when we have the picture. Hold on.
We want to make sure we're
That's
set up.
being broadcast. There you go. So you don't want to do that.
Let me clarify. Are you talking the camera in meme 1 or the camera in the SM?
All right, they're setting up the cameras. So you're using two different receiver or transmitters?
No, one transmitter, two receivers.
Okay, one transmitter, two receivers. Cool.
Yes. That way they're diverse, and the transmission's still good for two, right?
Yeah. And then how do you switch between them?
I'm not switching between them. That's what I mean. I've got a receiver that's plugged into my laptop for the broadcast, and I have another receiver that's on my monitor where I'm flying, my control monitor, so I can see FPV. So the one transmitter is on the Phantom, so it's broadcasting down. Over. Moment. They're looking almost as excited as everyone watching this must be. I don't think we even have anyone watching, do we? Oh well, it'll be archived. I thought they did everything to a distinct schedule at NASA. Where's that door opening schedule?
Well, you know, the funny thing is that usually it's not a live broadcast, but I think today it is a live broadcast.
Huh. It's amazing that you can watch anything from space.
It's mind-blowing.
Yes, it is. Let's take a look back at Monterey here. Well, I have more batteries. I'm going to go up and fly because this is kind of boring looking.
Yeah, go up and fly.
We'll see if they do it in time. If not, I'll change batteries.
As mentioned, the friends and family members of the crew get Baikonur, along with various officials from NASA, European Space Agency, and Roscosmos, getting ready to greet the crew. Right now, in the final stages of their leak checks, getting ready to open the hatches, hopefully within a couple of minutes from now.
And okay, we'll do. I'll be in camera 1, right? Yes.
Beautiful.
The ground pressure is 752.
Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Here we go.
All right, we're back.
I stepped on my transmitter. I'm sorry. We'll switch to NASA for a minute. It's kind of noisy and annoying.
God, it looks like a beautiful evening down there.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous tonight.
Station.
Absolutely freaking gorgeous.
Should I switch on the camera? And if I should switch,
Frame it a little better there. We do have a slight breeze, as you can see.
Yeah. It's so shaky, George.
Camera 1 should we switch?
Oh, is it? Is it rattling your teeth?
It's making me dizzy.
Okay, still. Thank you.
Well, it's after sunset now, kind of, so that's good. It's doing good.
You still have a nice, and bright view there.
Yep.
You have it in Pro Tune?
What?
Are your settings in Pro Tune?
Yeah, well, I'm going to bring it down. I don't want to go much slower than this, I don't think. Right now.
Oh, this is perfect.
So again, we're continuing to stand by, the crew on board the station getting ready to open the hatches and also setting up to speak with friends and family once they get the 3 new Expedition 40 crew members inside.
Houston Station R1, you ready for a sound check?
There we go, seamless.
We just arrived. We'll see you in a minute.
All right, they just arrived. They're doing a sound check. It's happening, George.
Oh, cool. I'll change batteries.
Oh, copy. Station Moscow. Yes. We are ready to give you our. Yes, we are ready to write it down. The pressure is 752. No change. Copy. Copy. So we will proceed further. Yes. Copy. And we're ready to go to 1093 on page 82.
You know, technology is amazing.
Yep, it is. You'll be able to watch something from space and from the airspace above Monterey
It's
at
incredible.
the same time.
At the same time, live.
Too bad we can't do a split screen on the big thing. You'll have to switch between them while I'm flying. Looks like I can get up in the air, I think. What did I do? I just unplugged myself. Hold on.
Yes.
I just unplugged myself.
Plug in.
I'm plugging in. I'm plugging in.
What's your pressure?
Yeah, there we go.
Go to MRM and then we'll do them from the SM after everyone's in and ready to start. After everyone's in and ready to start.
Thank you, sir.
Getting live views now inside of Mini Research Module 1, the Rosviet. That hatchway will soon be open. Right on the other side, the 3 new Expedition 40 crew members, Max Sarayev, Reed Wiseman, and Alexander Gerst, will be making their way in.
Секундочку. Лучше может быть. And you know timer because they said like wait like 1 minute 15. Okay, так, S5. Есть. Я запустил таймер.
Yes, the timer is here. I started it. Okay.
Russian cosmonaut Alexander Skortsov getting ready.
You know what? We can all put this edge.
Beautiful. I love that view.
40 Commander Steve Swanson
Perfect.
off inside of Rosviet.
Switch over to it for a little bit here. A little more battery power in it. Kept the broadcast going.
Max, I've sent command. Okay. Okay, it's not lit. That's good. Station, go ahead. We will need to deactivate the comm unit according to page 84, the lower block.
Are those the lights of the city already there?
Yes, it is.
Can you repeat that, please?
They roll up the sidewalks early, so they turn the lights on early, too.
Nice.
For one more step after that.
I think I took off at an angle, so it's stuck at an angle now.
Okay.
You have to take off from perfectly level ground if you want good video here.
Yeah. It's barely noticeable.
Yeah, the curvature kind of covers it, hides it a bit.
Yeah.
After OPL, you need to deactivate
Looks like they're going for it.
on the vehicle, page 84. Okay, I'm opening the hatch.
They're opening it
Page.
All right.
while George is in the air.
So right now, Alexander Schwartzoff working on the hatch inside of Rosviet. Zarayev, Wiseman, and Gersh working on their hatch inside their Soyuz on the other side.
Perform that step after OPL. Okay, copy. Okay, I'm opening the hatch. Do you need help? Got it.
Schwartzoff has the hatch inside of Rosviet open.
Hey George,
Yes.
I'm gonna make a little video. Do you want to tell what's going on? What you're doing?
Yeah, 1 second. I couldn't hear you, Romeo. Go again.
Do you want to tell me what you're doing? I'm taking a little video.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm flying above Monterey, looking at the sunset, and I'm outputting it through a transmitter to a receiver on my laptop to a Hangout, so that we can watch it while we're watching the space station open the hatch.
So isn't this amazing? While we can watch live from space how the hatch is opened, George is flying his Phantom 2 in Monterey and broadcasts the footage live over the internet, so we can see both at the same time.
Waiting for that to open. The hatch on Rosviet is open.
Yeah.
The way set for the crew.
Get my noisy thing out of here.
It's just super stable right now. I love it.
It's a nice aerial shot. Beautiful. And another nice aerial shot. How long does it take to open the hatch of the capsule? My gosh.
Totally. It's like it's stuck. They have to turn around.
Yeah, just don't block.
Here they come. I think they're doing it. A brief look at sunset.
You know, I think it was like in the early 90s, maybe it was in the 80s, I think it was in the early 90s, they had an issue with the Mir space station where they couldn't open the hatch, and they needed a Swiss Army knife to finally get it open.
Station Moscow.
Of course, they didn't use a Bowie knife. They used a Swiss Army knife, correct?
They just happened to have one on board.
I wonder how that happened. That's perfect.
For you. After report.
Let's see.
Inform
Mark just sent a message saying
of the
they made it look much easier to open that hatch in gravity.
They need torque.
Try to move the camera closer.
No time to hear.
Okay, I'm ready to write down your recommendation. Before conservation, according to the orbital flight book.
God, this looks beautiful, George.
87.
This is where I live.
Do you have a Hero Plus?
Yes, the 3 Plus.
Nice.
Well, it's a little bit fast there, but I am flying from inside, so trying to keep the controller outside because it's really noisy. Mine doesn't have a volume control, unfortunately. All right, let's see how they're doing on that hatch.
We did not.
Not there yet.
All the rookies.
Okay. I just want to show
Well, it's got that Russian security on it, you know.
Then we perform pages.
Iron curtain of capsule door security.
Yeah. Getting in is not easy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Neither is getting out.
That's a good copy.
Hey, we have 2 viewers, it looks like. Hello, viewers. Sorry, we're not doing the chat thing or anything like that, but
No, it's dropping.
Giving a quick wave there from Oleg Artemiev. The 3 on board. Artemiev, Skvortsov, and Swanson continuing to stand by, waiting for that Soyuz TMA-13M hatch to open to allow Max Sarayev, Reed Wiseman, and Alexander Gerst to enter their new home on board the International Space Station. Should be coming any moment.
I love this light. This is pretty spectacular, George.
yeah, it is. It's really nice. I get more action out of it so I can use the recording somewhere. But, it's just beautiful up there. Yeah.
What was the initial pressure?
A pan up towards Santa Cruz there.
Yeah.
You might be able to see it. I don't know. Let's see.
Yes, dropping. And it must be stable during 2 minutes at least. So we're waiting for that.
Way up there in Santa Cruz somewhere.
7.
And let's see how they're doing on that hatch.
Well, they're still having some pressure issues.
Big, so it's under 7.
Oh, I see. It's a pressure thing. Well, they're under pressure and we're under pressure. Let's see how much battery power we have left.
So is ASU operational on the Russian segment?
I told you. Yeah, I think he's at the
Well, this was pretty spectacular.
So,
The pressure is 700 and 69.
That was close. That's where I want to go.
68. Yes, go ahead.
после открытия люка не забудь
After you open the hatch, do not forget to deactivate the purging unit. Copy. Yes, we will deactivate them in bow. And put a huge cap on the purging cartridge.
Okay. Good. Soft внутри. Okay. Много? Yeah. Да, нормально.
Did they ever get it open?
They're still working on it.
Well, shall we wait for them, or shall we bid adieu from the air?
This might take some more time.
Yeah, I don't think they brought their Swiss Army knife this time. It would have to be a rather large one, I think, to work on that can opener. Let's see. Let's set this up for a
So we're ready.
one more flight. What the
Now
hell?
they're ready.
What's the station
Go.
for?
Power percentage, 99%. All right. So if you try to click on me down at the bottom, click on me. Do I go main screen for you, or do you have control?
No.
No. Okay. So I have to do it. There we go.
Okay. It's stable. 755.
Or equalize the pressure between the state and the Soyuz craft. So we should be just about done now. Should be ready to open the hatch.
All right. All right.
Okay, we close the cover the valve and open the cap. Page 3.
Wow, it looks beautiful.
So there we go. We got it. Serial
Beautiful.
from Monterey. GoPro does pretty good at night, I think, on video.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
Yeah. Does a great job. Great job. Looks like my technical system is working better than the space capsule and the ISSs are working at the moment. I have to be proud of something, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, to the other people we invited, I wish they had showed up, but they're lost. They can watch the archived version of this, and looks like they're. Let's take a look in and see how NASA's doing, and ISS is doing, and the Russians are doing, and how many countries are up there right now?
Well, right now there's Germany with Alexander Gerst, Russia with several of the cosmonauts, and 2 Americans.
Outstanding. So, all right. Well, it looks like you just turn that thing and it comes right off, but they probably know better than I do.
Yeah. Well, they're close. They have now pressurized everything.
Yeah. So under pressure, it's just like everyone else here. All right. Well, I think we've done a long enough broadcast. We have 3 viewers out there. I think it's time to say goodbye to everyone and
Wait.
check out of this one.
It was a great test, George. You did awesome.
Well, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. You had a great idea by bringing the ISS view on board there. All right. Well, we will test this again sometime soon, and hopefully more people will be able to see more things. That's great. NASA's. It looks like they're almost going to do it. All right. We'll see you later, guys. Stopping the broadcast. Bye.